One of the questions I get asked often is, what turntable do I recommend? There are a lot of variables to consider, including budget and expectations. Speaking in broad strokes, here are 6 modern turntables at 6 different price points that are worth looking at. Today's episode is brought to you by Discogs, the ultimate destination for music discovery and record collecting. More on that coming up in a couple minutes. First up, the Audio-Technica LP60X. For someone just getting into vinyl with a limited budget, the Audio-Technica LP60X is a great starting point. For a modest list price of $149, you get a fully automatic belt drive turntable that plays both 33 and 45 RPM records. It also has a built-in switchable phono preamp. That means it can be connected directly to a stereo or powered speakers without an external preamp. You do have to have reasonable expectations when buying the LP60. It is largely made from plastic, it doesn't have a detachable head shell, and at 6 pounds it is pretty light. Generally, you want your turntable to have some heft to it. This usually helps minimize external vibrations, which will improve your listening experience. The cartridge the LP60 comes with is also just okay, but it can be upgraded down the road. Bottom line, at $149, it's still a steal of a deal. The LP60 won't damage your records and will sound pretty darn good paired with the right stereo and speakers.
Channel 33. RPM.
Alright 33ers, in addition to questions about turntables, I often get asked for advice on how to catalog a record collection. I'm honest, you've heard my response. I tell people I've been manually inputting my records in a spreadsheet for years, and if I could start all over again, I would use Discogs. Keeping a spreadsheet is a hassle, and Discogs is way easier. You open the app, scan the barcode on your record, and the album is instantly added to your collection. You can manage your collection and buy records pretty much anywhere. Plus, Discogs provides the approximate value of your music. It's interesting to see how much your records are worth and helpful for things like insurance. You can also share your collection and connect with a world of record collectors who share your passion for vinyl. 33ers, my New Year's resolution is to finally move my collection over to Discogs, one record at a time. Why not join me? Head over to discogs.com or grab the app and get to it. Start cataloging your collection today and discover a whole new way to connect with your records. Now back to the show. At number 2, I present the Fluence RT81. For $100 more than the LP60X, you can get the Fluence RT81, which offers incredible value. I reviewed the RT81 Plus earlier this year, which comes with a few upgrades, but the base RT81 is a fine turntable and may be all that some record collectors ever need. I love the fact that its plinth or base is MDF rather than plastic. That's a big improvement over the AT60 right there. Out of the box, it comes with a decent enough cartridge, the Audio-Technica AT95E, which can be upgraded down the road. It's also got a fully adjustable counterweight and tracking force and a detachable head shell. I like detachable head shells because they make it easy to swap out cartridges. Another feature I like is auto stop. When activated, the record will stop spinning when the needle hits the end of a side. Like the LP60, it's also got a switchable preamp. Finally, while looks aren't everything, they do count, and the Fluence RT81 is a sharp looking deck. At number 3, I recommend the Audio-Technica LP120X USB, which retails for $349. The fully manual LP120 looks very similar to the Technics SL1200. If you like that look and a Technics is out of reach, the LP20 may be right up your alley. Unlike the first 2 turntables on this list, the LP120 has a direct drive motor, meaning it doesn't use a belt to spin the platter. Some folks swear by direct drive turntables for their speed stability and no fuss use. The LP120 features I like include the detachable head shell, adjustable counterweight, tracking force, and switchable phono preamp. It does have some heft to it, coming in at 20 pounds. You also get a USB output that allows direct connection to your computer. Some collectors will appreciate that option because it allows you to convert your records to digital files. The LP120 has a lot going for it. One of my only criticisms is the largely plastic construction, but that helps keep the price down. I did an in-depth review of the LP120. I will link to that review below this video. Next up, we have the super popular Fluence RT85. At $499, this turntable offers the best value on this list. It's similar to the RT81, but better in several important ways. Out of the box, the RT85 comes with two excellent cartridges. The choice is yours, either the Ortophone Blue or the Nagaoka MP110. These alone will make the RT85 sound significantly better than the 81, particularly after a break-in period. The Nagaoka is a bit warmer sounding, but the Ortophone is more precise. Personally, I prefer the Ortophone, but you can't go wrong with either cartridge. Compared to the RT81, the 85 also comes with a better platter and motor. One caution is that the 85 does not come with a built-in preamp. You can buy one separately, or just make sure your stereo has a phono input. I'm not a huge fan of built-in preamps anyway, so this is not a big deal for me. Bottom line, the Fluence RT85 is easily one of the best turntables available today in the $500 range. At number 5, it's the pro-ject debut EVO2, which retails for $699. Longtime viewers of the channel know that when it comes to pro-ject turntables, I'm a huge fanboy. I've had a belt drive, fully manual pro-ject debut carbon for about a decade and have not had a single issue with it. The latest model in the debut line is the EVO2. It comes with a new Picket moving magnet cartridge, an aluminum platter, carbon fiber tone arm, electronic speed change, and height adjustable feet. It's also made in Europe as opposed to the other turntables I've mentioned in this video, which are manufactured in Asia. Pro-ject debut turntables are generally no frills devices, and the EVO2 is no exception. But that simplicity also translates into reliability. This is an audiophile quality turntable without the crazy audiophile price tag. Finally, at number 6, I'm going to recommend the Technics SL1500C, which retails for about $1,300. My Technics SL1200 Mark II turntable is built like a tank. It's going to be spinning long after I'm gone. But since they don't make the Mark II anymore, the SL1500C is worth taking a serious look at. This is a direct drive turntable aimed squarely at the vinyl enthusiast rather than DJs. It comes with a built-in preamp, a coreless direct drive motor, and auto lifter function, which automatically raises the cartridge when an album is done playing. All of this is built into an aluminum die-cast chassis. Out of the box, it comes with an Ortophone red stylus, which was a curious choice if you ask me. I would have rather gone with either no cartridge or the upgraded Ortophone Blue. I would have also done without the preamp. You figure most people spending $1,300 on a turntable would rather have an external amp, but that's just me. Bottom line, this is an excellent turntable worthy of your consideration from one of the most iconic names in hi-fi. While not on this list, Riga turntables are also worth looking at. I do not want to discredit that brand in any way. Alright 33ers, those are my turntable recommendations. What would you recommend in these price categories? Let me know. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep on spinning.